Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Chevy Boy back on the channel, and we are back on Pixel Car Racer. So you might be wondering, exactly why we're back on this game. There's kind of a reason. Um, so, you know how, you know what, no, not go to the dealership. Let's go. Why is it suddenly, that's weird. Okay. No, you know how in this game, like here, you can, choose the engine that you want to swap into a car. You can swap in anything from an SR20 to a Skyline RB26 to an LS motor to a Ford racing engine to Hellcat Hemi and an F1X V8 from a friggin' 458 Ferrari, a Ferrari 458. So, and you have like basically unlimited wheel choice too, which is crazy. But I was thinking, and the game that I'm going to talk about with this has some relevancy. So, you know how I've said that I've only ever played Forza Horizon 2, and it was the Fast and Furious pack. Well, we're not going to talk about the pack, but that was just kind of to refresh your memory a little bit. But you know how in games like Forza Horizon and Forza Motorsports, you can swap in certain engines depending on the car that you start with, right? So say you start with a Honda Civic, okay, and then you can swap in like a Turbo Rally or an RB26, stuff like that. Or if you start with, say an 88 Trans Am or something, you can swap in like a 5.7 V8 or, like a 6.2 liter or an 8.4 liter V10. I don't know why, but when I got up this morning, I had an idea. And I'll just use this car to illustrate. So you may notice that I got rid of the 240, and I replaced it with this Mustang, and I called it the Fox Body Z. You might be wondering, why in the world did you put the Roadkill Rotson style decal on it that I had? Because I was watching Roadkill's episode where they swapped in the 5.0 Fox Body motor. And they put the Power Stroke diesel turbo on it, brought the hater pipe back, and all that crap, right? Well, I was thinking, and I was like, you know what? I realized that the 5.8 motor that they have, the Ford Racing, the FR9 or whatever, this thing, that they've got a Ford Racing engine, but it's 5.8 liters, it's not the 5.0 motor. What if I wanted to swap in the 5.0 motor into that 240 and make it look identical to the Rotson and perform identical to the Rotson? Because in that episode of Roadkill, or no, I'm sorry, in the next episode of Roadkill, both of which I will link down below, unless you guys want to look it up, but in the next episode, they take the blown big block Chevy Impala, the Crusher Impala that Freiberger and Finnegan built last Christmas, not 2017, but 2016's Christmas, and used it to run against Mighty Car Mods in a shootout that a fan suggested, right? Well, the power figures for that car, for the Rotson, okay, or no, I'm sorry, they in the episode after they Fox Body, they 5.0 swapped the Mustang. What they did is they took that blown big block Chevy Impala and they raced it against the Rotson. Now, if you guys watch the video, you'll know the outcome of that, and everything that happened because of it. But what I'm trying to say is, okay, my whole idea is this. I wish that there was a game like Forza, something simulator based, right? Because of the nature of my idea. But even if they brought it into like a Need for Speed game or something, it'd be really cool. Is, you know how in Gran Turismo they have like drop-down menus for your tire compound and stuff like that, so you could do sport soft, sport hard, race soft, race hard, that kind of stuff. What if they had a drop-down menu for engines? Where at first it was, say the engine itself, right? The configuration. So say V8, and under V8 you had different. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this down. I'm gonna turn this off. But underneath that, that tree of V8 engines, now you've got say the option for like a Chevy V8, right? Okay, no. Let me do this, right? So you've got a tree, a selection tree for the engines that you can run. You know what? No, I'll turn this back on. So you've got a tree for the selection of engines that you want to run. You can first start off by the configuration. Then you could start off. Okay, so you choose a V8. And then there's a drop-down menu for the manufacturer of the V8. So say you want a 350 small block. You go Chevrolet. And then it drops down with the different displacements. So you've got a choice of you can either do the cubic inches, so like North American market would do, or you could do, the liter displacement, so like European or Asian markets normally function that way. So for America, you could choose V8 Chevrolet 350, and you'd have the option to swap in a 350 Chevy V8 into, a 92 Fox Body Mustang, or say a 350Z, or even a Skyline or something. Or say you wanted the inline, that was dumb. Say you wanted the inline 6 for the slant 6 from the old Mopars. So you'd go inline, Dodge, and then you get the slant 6, right? Or you could do, say, a Lamborghini V10, that kind of thing. Like, I don't know why, but I mean, it just seems like a cool idea, instead of like Forza or this game, picking and choosing what engines we can put in cars. Giving us the option to put in some engines that are stock in other cars. So like this game, you could take the 5.0 motor. Like they could add the 5.0 motor as an option in this game. They could add the 5.7 small block Chevy from the Camaro. They could add the 426 Hemi from the 68 Charger, or the 69 Charger, whatever year that is. They could do all that. Like, that'd be so cool. They could add the 5.4 from the Z28. And the Corvette. The older Corvette. The C3. That'd be so cool. Like, that is something I thought about. I'm like, that would be really sick. Is to be able to go, hey, I have a true Rotson in this game. Well, what the heck is a Rotson? Well, go in, buy 240Z, paint it like gunmetal or black, whichever color you want to make it, or go with your own one-off type of deal, and throw like a rusty paint job on it, kind of like brown or orange all over the place, kind of on the fenders, on the hood, that kind of stuff. Make what is basically a hater pipe with these open manifolds. Stuff like that. I mean, that would be so cool. Like, games, like Need for Speed, I get it, right? They pride themselves on customization. Forza is more sim-based. Why not do something like that, though? You know what I mean? And yes, you'll notice that the shifter that I'm using is the shifter where you actually have to, like, flick the screen up and down kind of thing. Which, I don't know, it just seems better than missing a shift by not hitting the paddle, which is tiny. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, maybe I should, like, go into game design or something, because, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I think that'd be a really cool idea, is for a game to implement that. A drop-down tree with manufacturers, so you go, like I said, you go engine configuration, or even, rotary. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big rotary person, but to satisfy the rotary people, you know what I mean? The boxer, just these different types. A surfboard, thank you, I appreciate that. Not, but no, I mean, it just, I don't know, like this thing, it's got a 5.7 V8. It's just my opinion, though. Like, I think that would be really, really cool. And yes, I have a Christmas tree on it. Don't bug me about it, okay? But no, I don't know. Like, let me know what you guys think about that. Like, would you think that would be kind of cool? It's like a drop-down menu. Come on. No, I don't know. I think that'd be cool. Go by engine configuration first, then by manufacturer, then by the displacement size. Or to save time and money even, you type in like 5.7, Chevy V8 or 5.9 Mopar, you know what I mean? 5.9, Chrysler Dodge V8, you know what I mean? 360 cubic inch, 340, 350, 289, you know what I mean? That would just be so cool. And I got another one. Is it because I'm recording? I don't know. Okay, it just decided to give me more than one. Oop, no, go back. But no, let me know what you guys think about that. Heavy bash bar kit. Okay. Not really gonna use it, but I don't know, you guys. That's my opinion. Like, I think that would be really cool. Is if a game company did that. Is if they took that concept of like a drop-down menu and they did it like that. Because that would not only, be a cool idea, it would just make it so much more enjoyable than, Forza, where everybody V12 swaps everything. It's like, oh yeah, no, this thing's got a V12 in it. What are the other engine options? A V10 and, like, I don't know, like a 6.2 Hemi V8, that's it. That's just my opinion, though, but I think that'd be a really cool idea. I don't know if anybody else has thought about that. Leave your comments, if you guys have thought about that. Let me know if I'm not alone here, but I think that'd be really cool if games decided to start doing that, especially like sim games like Forza and Gran Turismo. Well, Forza specifically, because I know they do that, but I don't know. It just seems like a cool idea. Cool thought, Go and just kind of like, I don't know, just kind of go crazy with it. I mean, maybe the hardware won't allow it, and that's why they won't do it, but I still think that'd be a really neat idea. But, anyways, I think I'm gonna round this off with a street race. Mopar versus Mopar here. Oh, crud. I ran out of gear. No! Ran out of gear. Okay, no. What I'll do is I'll go back and drop the gear. Yeah, I've got a 4-0 gear ratio. .373s. I should do better this time. But no, yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Like, I think that'd be a really cool idea, so. Maybe I'm crazy. Who knows? Against a Datsun. What a better way to... Well, I don't think there really is a better way to cap that off than to actually go up against the Datsun like what I was saying, so. Just gonna coast. Why did he all of a sudden decide to go after me? That didn't make any sense. I really need to put more gear in this. This thing is not meant for street racing. But whatever, I don't know. Maybe I've got a screw loose, but I think that'd be a really cool idea. But yeah. No. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know again what your thoughts are. I'll catch you down the road. This is Chevy Boy signing out. Peace, y'all.